Planet Earth, home to millions of animal species, all with different homes and lives making up our shared and diverse ecosystem. As one of these species, us humans have our role, and much of our modern life and relationships to Earth, other inhabitants, is determined in part by speciesism. Speciesism is the concept where humans assign different worths to living beings based on their species, with a bias towards their own. The impacts of our speciesist attitudes are direct and indirect, but can lead to many different abuses of animals, like entertainment, medical studies, and of course, in our dinners. So can we limit or stop speciesism? Many animal activists attempt to bring light to how we impact the environment and animal livelihoods through varying methods. One of these is role swap imagery. Switching the roles of humans and animals in pictures can be shocking and graphic, but does it work? Nicole Banach and Stel decided to investigate whether this approach would reduce people's speciesism. Many people unknowingly live and eat within the phenomena called the meat paradox, where people care for animals yet still eat meat. They disassociate everyday products from their animal sources in order to alleviate any guilt that acknowledging animal suffering may cause. This cognitive dissonance, or putting one's head in the sand, is very common, but it has been proven that heightening awareness of the reality of livestock farming practices leads to a decrease in meat consumption in those that have greater awareness. But do these ideas link back to speciesism? All these theories show reasons why animal exploitation is growing on a global scale. But could speciesism be another cause of animal harm instead of just a lack of education or awareness? This led Banach and Stel to create a study investigating speciesist attitudes and behaviour using thought-provoking, role-swap style images to reflect education's impact on meat eating. 231 participants were split into two groups. One would watch a video with images of humans in typical animal situations and a relevant animal in a human position. The other group wouldn't be shown anything to measure the control for comparison. It was expected that the video would promote empathy and perspective taking, both of which has been shown to have reduced prejudice in the cases of racism and sexism. Both groups were then asked a series of questions to measure individual levels of speciesist attitudes, current behaviour, and any intentions to change behaviour. Participants were finally handed an animal rights petition to read and asked if they wished to sign. The results showed no difference between the two groups in attitudes or current behaviour. However, those exposed to the role swap video showed a stronger intention to change their future behaviour than those who were not. While the video clearly had an impact on its viewers who intended to reduce future harmful behaviour, the majority of both groups would equally sign the petition despite these varying intentions. Even when adding extra items to the petition, so signing means agreeing to more effortful action, the results suggested that signing a petition is too easy an action, causing the intervention to have no effect. The research showed that there is a strong sentiment amongst all participants to reduce harmful behaviour independent of whether they watched the video or not. This was theorised to be a result of current social climate, when use of global warming, animal treatment and zoonotic diseases are regularly discussed issues. Petitions are a passive form of activist behaviour compared to more drastic or life-altering changes, meaning that they may not represent how people act. The research could have also had a third condition, with the images in their normal roles or with a method specifically to increase perspective taking as speciesist attitudes correlated with level of perspective taking. Overall, this study made it clear that changing attitudes isn't easy, even in the face of animal exploitation and activists' best efforts. This form of intervention shows promise, as people intend to reduce their harmful behaviours, but we still need to make more effort to work towards a safer and more sustainable world.